Hello and welcome back to more Harry Potter Deathly Hallows Part 2. My name's Zeppelin G993 and now we're on the streets of Hogsmeade, travelling through the night, the cold, dark night. It must be freezing out there. I mean, seriously, weather, that's a big thing to factor in.
You all right, mate? It feels strange to be back at Hogsmeade.
It's okay, Harry. Let's get to Honeydukes and find our way into Hogwarts.
Yeah, Harry, honestly, that's the last thing you need to have in your mind right now. It's freezing out there. And seriously, have you got like a, like where's the hat and gloves? Seriously, if it's like British, British people are very good at adapting to the weather. I've no idea why Harry, Ron and Hermione haven't got in that massive bag of Hermione's, that huge extendable bag. Oh, good lord. And there's a caterwauling charm as well, and the weather now. It's just too much to handle. Right, we need Stupefy. So basically, this level, we're going to be making our way through Hogsmeade, just destroying every, like, Snatcher, Death Eater imaginable. Like, there's so many of them. And yet, for some reason, the word doesn't get out to Voldemort or one of the more higher in command Death Eaters to go and sort things out. You think one of them would just be like, we should probably report this to our leader. But no. They're far too brave and proud. They're like, oh no, I must be the one to get rid of, to bring Harry Potter to the Dark Master. What is Ron doing as well? They're running from me. They're all powerful Snatcher. Another generic. That's the thing, because with this gun, with the gun, I mean the wand. It's just blooming useless it is, because you're just firing lots of little random shots. It's like a machine gun that isn't even that powerful, really. And it works best at close range, so even though that's probably the most dangerous area to be, it's good just to sort of go quick and fast and get right next to him. Like that. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. It's like literally walk right up to their face and go boom. Take that. It's quite nice as the game was loading. The first thing you see is that PlayStation Move menu, like, have enough room to use the PlayStation Move, and I was like, that's cute. I think people actually still use PlayStation Move, that thing. It's like the iToy. Remember the iToy for the PlayStation 2? It's a cool little gimmick, but not something that you get out for more than the occasional party. Like, oh, look at this cool gadget that I've got for us all to play games and watch everyone make fools of themselves on. So now we suddenly learn Expelliarmus, that well-known second-year spell that, for some reason, only at this stage in the adventure, we just suddenly remember. Like, oh yes, that all-powerful spell. That's just what the biggest flaw about this game is. Like, when they're all learning spells, and it's just like, surely they'd know by now. Like Hermione using Alohomora to open a pretty powerfully locked door. It's like a first-year spell. It's like when Ron says to her, "Oh, you always were good at that." It's like, Ron, it's a first-year spell. It's hardly the biggest of compliments. So sort of like, cast Expelliarmus and then quickly press square and go back to Stupefy, and it's sort of repeat that really. When in doubt, just run towards it. There we go. See? They just cower behind there. We can't afford to be cowards, and there's time, precious time on our hands, Exactly, we need to get to Honeydukes. Priorities here. Okay. Literally, the first thing we do is we get into Hogsmeade, and it's just like, right, gotta get those sweets in. Honestly. Greedy guts. Always thinking about food.
Honestly, Ron, now is not the time.
Imagine that time of night. It's like, I know I'm Harry Potter. I know I'm undesirable #1, wanted by Death Eaters, Voldemort, and all kinds of horrible people. But I could really do with a beer right now. Butterbeer, to be precise. So can you, get me around in? I'm sure the Ministry of Magic won't persecute you for serving up a glorious pint of butterbeer to undesirable #1. Yeah. I love this, the casual banter they make as they make their way through Hogsmeade. Must be horrible with Snape as a headmaster. Oh yeah. Must be horrible. So over there in that ramshackle building are snipers basically. So now you need to just now sort of make your way down here. Basically you want to sort of keep going as fast as you can down.
Protego!
There we go. We want Expelliarmus first. There we go. Then quickly change to Stupefy. And just like that, there they go. Now here is, I've got to stop here, because this annoys me so much. Basically, there's one collectible where you have to basically go back to this level to get it. It wouldn't be as annoying if there were others like that in the game, but it's just this one level. You have to go back once you've learned to apparate, which is what R2 will be once you eventually get around to it. Yeah, you have to come back and go over those barrels and into that building where the snipers are to get it, and it's just the most irritating thing, because you're just like, because if it was in other sections of it, if it was in other levels of the game where it was like that, it just seems so unnecessary, you know? I mean, we know there's a war going on here. The last thing on my mind are blooming collectibles. Obviously they are important to a certain extent, but...
Looks like you've run out of hiding places.
Not really, you know. This seems a pretty good one to go. You're the ones who are losing rapidly. Oh, that's how you do it.
We have to do something.
There you go. Hit those little those parties. Oh, see what you know what one? What am I doing here exactly? Am I just, you know, standing here admiring the cold weather and the intricate architecture of Hogsmeade? No. I'm working my butt off to get us safely up there, while you are just complaining and whinging all the blooming time. Nothing's changed, eh? Here, it's Potter. Yeah, exactly, it's me. And yet, for some reason, you haven't learnt your lesson. You think you'd go and tell the Death Eaters and get back up. But no. You crazy people. So yeah, the first collectible, just about to see it. It's in there. And yes, we can't get it. So I'll come back for it later. This might look like me, you know, using carefully deployed strategies and tactics to get rid of his Dementors. Really, it's just relentless button bashing. That's what it always is, basically. That moment in a game where you get a message, you get a text or notification, and you can't check because there's a war on. Priorities here, guys. Hashtag priorities. There we go. All the way through. Ooh. Get to Honeydukes. Nearly there now. Well, I know what's going to happen when we get along here.
What was that?
Oh, good lord. There we go. Sometimes it is more hassle shooting those blooming things than actually it's worth. But you know, so basically you need to go in there. But just around here is number 2. Another collectible for our collection, and it is a new character, Death Eater. But not so much a character, more of just a stock figure, as it were, really. A generic sort of Death Eater. Someone with a mask on, basically. I wonder how Death Eaters chill out in their downtime, you know, but not too busy trying to chase down Harry and Ron and Hermione, when they're just, you know, chilling out, you know, taking the world in. Well, what do they do with their time, I wonder?
Look out! They're in the bandstand!
Go round to the right.
There we go. Best time to do it is just after they've shot. So then it's almost like they're charging up their wand, aren't they? Basically. Come on, you got him. There we go. It's more like it. Go.
Running away. Give up, Potter, and we'll let your friends go. We'll get you.
Honestly, the amount of fight they got to do here. There we go. And then that's the thing, after they finish fighting, Hermione and Ron just sort of wander around casually like, yeah, you know, whatever. You know, we've done our bit. This is how it goes. You know, we were being attacked by blooming Dementors and not Dementors, Death Eaters. I get the two confused for some reason all the time.
Stupefy!
Big Chief or Big Five. Yeah. Oh, good lord, Christ almighty. Just when you thought it was safe to wander around Hogsmeade again. Just when you thought it was safe to go back into Honeyjuice.
Brilliant casting, mate.
Nah, man. Oh, right there. So I thought that was Hermione for a minute there, just in, you know, all wrapped up in clothing. I mean, what else would you be wrapped up in? Wallpaper. Right. On to the next section. You know, just hiding around every single corner. Here we are in the next section. Now, keep an eye out here for more collectibles. I believe it's down there. Hogwarts is safe.
I really hope so, but I just don't know.
You know, with all the Dementors and not Dementors, Death Eaters, I suppose actually there are Dementors there as well. I can't imagine it's that safe, really. Can't imagine it's, you know, like fun, super happy funland. New music track found. Wandering part to determination. Oh, I am wandering with determination. That sort of goes against the meaning of wandering. Wandering sounds like it has got a purpose to it.
It's tricky, but I think it's going to work. Not too much longer.
He's here. Just you stay there. It'll save us running around all over for you. These others will die too, Potter. Is that what you... Well, well, Mr. Potter.
There we go.
I've got him.
That's the thing, sometimes the target locks on, doesn't it? And it's a bit difficult to navigate.
Let's see what's through here.
She always sounds so shocked. Right, in the next part, I will finish off Hogsmeade. There's a little bit more to do. So, yes, keep joining us. It won't be too long to the next part. I promise that. I promise that. In the next part, finish off Hogsmeade. See you then. Just remember, no matter what you're doing in your life, no matter if you're working, school, studying, no matter how good things are or how bad things get, the videos will always be there for you. So remember that. Thanks so much. 10,000 of you. Can't believe that. Let's see what happens next, shall we?